leave, and she's never told me. She's never talked to me about it. So when she says that
the gavel has fallen, the judge has spoken, and the fallout is unlike anything the Sister Wives universe has ever seen. Kody Brown, once the self-proclaimed patriarch who ruled with pride, and Robyn Brown, the wife he clung to when all others slipped through his fingers, are now staring at a humiliation so deep it threatens to strip away the very image they fought to protect. The whispers have turned into confirmation. The eviction is real. The ruling is final. And for Cody and Robyn, the walls of their Flagstaff mansion have begun to close in. Not with comfort, but with the crushing weight of consequence. This isn't just a headline. This is a collapse. A collapse that fans are calling karma, critics are labeling inevitable, and family insiders say was written in the cracks of the Browns' fractured foundation long ago. For years, Cody carried himself like a man who could never lose. He told the world he was the leader, the visionary, the protector of a sprawling plural family. He said his choices weren't about favoritism, but about fairness, about unity, about what was best for everyone. But everyone saw through it. Viewers watched as Christine's tears were brushed aside. Janelle's independence was treated like betrayal, and Mary's quiet devotion was taken for granted. And through it all, Robyn became the center of his universe. She became the recipient of his time, his loyalty, and most importantly, his money. The mansion they bought together was never just a house, it was a symbol. A symbol of Cody's pride, of Robyn's position, and of the glaring inequality that drove the other wives away. Now, that very mansion has become their undoing. Reports say the trouble started months ago, when Cody and Robyn began falling behind on payments. At first, it may have looked like nothing more than a rough patch. But insiders insist the financial strain was far worse than either of them admitted. Bills piled up, deadlines were missed, and warnings from the bank were ignored. Cody, too stubborn to downsize, too proud to admit weakness, carried on as if the storm would pass. Robyn, trying to shield her children and hold on to the fragile world she built, went along with the illusion. But illusions can only last so long. When the matter hit court, the ruling was swift and the verdict devastating. Eviction confirmed. For fans, the word hit like a thunderclap. Eviction. The same man who once boasted about his ability to provide for multiple households couldn't even protect the one home he swore was his safe haven. The same wife who was painted as the loyal, favored partner now finds herself caught in a nightmare she cannot spin, cannot soften, cannot escape. TLC Pro has seen reactions flood social media, shock, disbelief, laughter, and a strange sense of vindication. Many called it the perfect storm of karma. One fan wrote, Cody sacrificed every wife, every relationship, every ounce of credibility for Robyn in that house. Okay. And now the house itself is gone. Another chimed in. This is what happens when pride replaces practicality, Cody thought. He was untouchable. Turns out the judge disagreed. But while fans celebrate, the reality for Cody and Robyn is brutal. Eviction doesn't just strip away a roof, it strips away pride. It dismantles the illusion of control. And for Cody, it tears apart the last piece of authority he clung to. Without that mansion, without the image of success, Cody is just another man caught in the wreckage of his own choices. Robyn, once painted as the queen of the family, is left to share in his fall. Their children, who never asked for the spotlight, now face the instability of moving, of uncertainty, of shame that echoes louder than any storyline ever aired on. Sister Wives, insiders whisper that the tension between Cody and Robyn has already begun to boil over. Behind closed doors, Robyn reportedly feels betrayed by Cody's reckless spending. Betrayed by his refusal to listen. Betrayed by the pride that blinded him to reality. Cody, true to form, is said to point fingers elsewhere. He blames the system, he blames the courts, even blames his ex-wives for abandoning him when he needed them most. But no excuse can erase the truth. This eviction isn't the fault of Christine or Janelle or Mary. It's the direct consequence of Cody's own decisions, and the judge's ruling makes that clear. What happens next? That's the question burning in every fan's mind. Well, Cody and Robyn downsize into a modest rental, finally forced to live the kind of life they once looked down on. Will they attempt a desperate appeal, despite experts saying the chances are slim to none? Or will this eviction mark the beginning of the end, not just of their mansion, but of their very presence at the center of Sister Wives? Some analysts believe the eviction could shatter their influence forever. The mansion wasn't just a home, it was a stage prop. It represented Cody and Robyn's place at the top. It's their claim to being the couple who made it while the others scattered. Without it, what are they? Just another pair struggling to stay afloat. No different than the wives Cody once dismissed. Christine has moved on, finding love and building joy away from the chaos. Janelle has embraced independence, thriving in freedom rather than control. Even Mary, once resigned to the shadows, has stepped into her own strength. And now, as Cody and Robyn lose the one thing that set them apart, it's impossible not to wonder if the wives were right all along. For years, Cody dreamed of unity, of building homes on Coyote Pass where his family would thrive together. That dream is gone. The land sits empty, the family is shattered, and now even the last house standing is being pulled out from under him. From a symbolic standpoint, the eviction isn't just about losing property. It's about losing everything Cody once claimed to be. The patriarch is dethroned. The provider is exposed. The leader is leader no more. And yet, perhaps the cruelest irony of all is this. The eviction doesn't just punish Cody, it punishes Robyn, the wife he sacrificed everything for. She was supposed to be the safe choice, the loyal choice, the one who secured his future. Instead, she now shares his downfall, her carefully curated role as the steady partner unraveling in the glare of reality. Sources close to the family whisper that cracks in their marriage are widening. Robyn is exhausted, overwhelmed, humiliated. Cody is defensive, angry, unwilling to face the truth. Together, they are unraveling in ways that cameras may soon capture in brutal detail. TLC, no doubt, will seize on this storyline. Fans are already speculating how the network will frame it. Will they show Cody's anger, Robyn's tears, the whispers of "I told you so" from Christine and Janelle? Will viewers tune in to watch the mighty fall, to see whether Cody admits fault or whether Robyn finally reaches a breaking point? Whatever comes, one thing is clear. The eviction will not be hidden. It will not be downplayed. It will be broadcast, dissected, and remembered as the moment the empire of Kody Brown truly collapsed. And as the dust settles, fans are left with a haunting question. Is this the end? Or just the beginning of a new, even darker chapter? For now, the mansion stands as a monument to hubris, to favoritism, to a dream built on sand. Soon, it will be gone. And Kody Brown, the man who thought he could never lose, will have to face the reality that not only did he lose his family, his wives, and his unity, he has now lost the very home that symbolized his power. And in losing that, he may have lost everything. This is TLC Pro. Subscribe for more updates.